Hello everybody! I'm Hope and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. I'm actually recording this next day in the same recording session as the last day's episode. So I'm actually just coming off of what happened, so you get to see my raw, fresh, unfiltered thoughts and mind as we continue the insanity of... I just love how Kirei really just was like, yo, you gotta die, bitch. He just like told, Kirei's awesome. Like that was cool how that was foreshadowed. I can't believe Gil's been a threat always in these routes, and then Sakura just eats him. You know, Sakura just eats him. Fucking like it's just casual. Like, oh yeah, gets cut in half. Sakura gets cut in half in this episode. Fucking-tastic. Let's continue. I don't know what's gonna happen with the day's title being Last Talk. It's the end of the world as we know it. Of course we start the day with the fire, like it's gonna be the fact that we're gonna expire. I grow tired, I grow weary. Wouldn't you know that it's dreary? It all happened 10 years ago. I kept pursuing the responsibility for being the only survivor in the fire. His mind is just so interestingly, it's like it's being fractured. I never forgot about it. I survived, so I... He's interesting. It's just like Zouken said. He's considering it. I swore never to let such a thing happen again. Yeah, are you gonna let this happen again? You gonna let this happen again? God, this is so sadistic that this is being done to Shiro. I made an oath with myself to become a superhero like Kiritsugu. Emiya Shiro's days returned to that sole purpose. I let others use me so that I could hold my head up high before those who were not saved, and I made it this far because of that. I know fully well, but you... he's talking about himself there, but the betrayal is both to Sakura as well as himself. Whether he's going to do it. There's that thing again! I just want to know what it is. You know the cause. I don't know why, but that reminds me of the God Hand, like in the Eclipse in Berserk. You know the cause. You already know who you must defeat. The Black Sun. If the shadow in the sky is the cause, you must kill it before it happens again. So that was the shadow back then, but now the shadow is Sakura? What the fuck? Remember, what have you lived for until now? You have approved of yourself because you save innocent people, because you save people who ask for help. But if you're going to deny it just for one girl... Emiya Shiro will be judged by himself. Yeah. And he wakes up. This is just... There's nothing happy about anything anymore. There's no reason. Like, it's just existential feelings in the air. It's morning. I wake up. It's bright outside and it's past 7 already. My body feels heavy. My limbs feel numb. My dull head can't remember who I am. You know the fantastic idea of this man hasn't even taken the shroud off yet. And it's already, he's forgetting everything. She's not there. Pat Sakura sleeping beside me. Well, she is? Okay. For a strange reason, I remember why she's there next to me. Don't show it, the image, because I don't want to edit it again. The fact that the girl I love is sleeping next to me is probably more important than my identity. That's an interesting line. The fact that the girl I love is sleeping next to me is probably more important. That line from Kirei is so telling from earlier. I can't recall it, but I know exactly. I tap her shoulder. Sakura's cold, not her attitude. But her sensation is cold and she's also hard. I raise my body and look around the room. She's not here. Yep. We slept together and I held onto her hand, but Sakura's nowhere in the room. She is nowhere to be seen. The guest room is silent. Great. I feel no presence in the living room. My body doesn't move well. I hit my foot on the table. I fall, pull myself up using the wall, and head to the hallway. Shiro, are you gonna be okay? No, is the answer. I know. I must be in a hurry. There's nothing wrong with my body, but my mind isn't calm at all. Why am I rushing, and why am I feeling so uneasy? I'm trying to think, but whenever I do, it's like my thoughts are 10 seconds in the future. I can't think? Or does my brain not recognize what I'm thinking? Blood won't flow to my head, so I can't even tell. I can't remember what I want to do. But I'm relieved when I see Sakura's shoes at the front door. Sakura's shoes aren't there, but Ilya's shoes are. Which means... Rin left. Hello? That is so clever, how Nas is using the VN format. That long pause of silence as Shiro just blanks out, has no idea what's going on, and he's like, oh yeah. Oh, so that's why I feel relieved. Sakura hasn't gone anywhere. Alright, I'm getting sharper. So yeah, Sakura just woke up before me, so she's probably doing something like washing her face, preparing breakfast, training in the dojo, doing the laundry in the yard. I sigh and head back to the living room. Until Sakura comes running inside. She's like, why are you so calm? Oh. Wonderful. The clock ticks. It's past 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours since I carried Sakura in from where she'd collapsed by the entrance. Function is finally returning to my numbed mind. I'm trying to think on how the hell they would portray this in a movie. I'm sure it's possible. The way that it's done here is amazing. It's terrifying what's happening to Shiro's body and mind right now. It is genuinely, like, scary. I see. It makes sense now that she says it. Then I must still be in the living room because... So Sakura probably said something like that to me. Sakura and I are in a relationship, so I should be able to change your clothes. I can, but I think it's different to get naked out of your will and having someone take your clothes off when you're unconscious. I'd be embarrassed if somebody changed my clothes while I was sleeping, so Tasaka's completely right. I feel very stupid. What's going on? There are many things I have to think about. Sakura's well-being, the big meal the enemy had last night. No, that can come later. I should be thinking about why Sakura was collapsed outside when we went to sleep together. Oh, he's can't come to terms with it. I feel sick. My mind refuses to think. The blank 2 hours. My body remembers that I've been pondering that problem for all that time. Wow. Damn it!
Ilya.
I don't know why, I don't know why my finger just clicks. Like, I don't... Where's the dialogue? Let me fucking listen to it again. A few minutes after that, okay, there we go.
それは忘れたんじゃなくてなくなったの。ないものをいくら掘り出しても。
That's terrifying that she knows and can tell him that. Like, there's the fact that Ilya's going through her turmoil too. It's just nothing good is happening.
お待たせ。Sakura, 目を覚ましたわよ。
Okay, I guess we'll go talk to her then. Tosaka enters acting like nothing. Can't even read. Nothing's happened.
Sakura, 大丈夫なのか?
さあ、話があるなら私じゃなくて本人に聞けばいいでしょ。私から言うべきことはないわ。
わかった。ちょっと言ってくれ。
Okay, so I'm trying to come up with a reason for why Emiya knows what the shadow was, and I had a thought while playing this last little 20 minutes. I don't even know what, like, I feel like my mind is just forgetting everything that's going on right now. But I've been thinking as I've been reading that maybe the truth is, so if Gilgamesh tells Sakura to kill herself in every route of the game, is it inevitable? Does it mean that maybe in the timeline Emiya's from, not only does he deal with the trauma of what happens to Saber, but then after a while it happens to Sakura and she becomes that shadow? I was thinking maybe that's the reason why he knows what it is. Maybe. I get up. I leave Ilya and Tosaka in the living room and head to Sakura's room. Last talk, huh? Sakura's breathing hard, but she speaks the instant she sees me.
来るに決まってるだろう。桜が倒れたんだから、どこに立ってやってくる。今回は遠坂に取られたけど、桜の看病は俺の役目なんだから。
Yay, let's continue acting like we're fine, that everything's gonna be okay. I get the chair and sit down. I try to sit level with Sakura, who's lying on the bed.
それで、体の方はどうなんだ。遠坂は何も言ってくれなかったんだが。
そうなんですか。
ねえ。
Damn it!
聞きたいことは全部桜に聞けとさ。気を使ってるんだな。
If anyone has an idea of why the fuck my finger just intrinsically clicks for no reason,
先輩、ちょっと嬉しそうです。前から思ってましたけど、先輩って姉さんの厳しいところ好きでしょ。
I just gotta take my hand off the mouse, I guess. Because I keep having my hand on the mouse, and that's what's going on. So I just need to tell my... need to get used to just taking my hand off the fucking mouse, dude.
そんなことあるか。そりゃ遠坂はしっかりしたやつだけど、終始あんなんじゃたまらないぞ。
True.
大体な、こういう時ぐらいこう分かりやすい気遣いをしてくれなきゃ身が持たないだろう。
Sakura nods, smiling. Her satisfied expression dispels my uneasiness somewhat.
よしよし。その調子じゃ体の方は安心だな。桜、遠坂。
体力の低下と
Malnourished, huh?
不足と軽い熱だ。
Ironic.
寝ている分には何の心配もいらないから、とりあえず今日一日は絶対安静だって言われちゃいました。
She's still breathing hard. Just lying there must be painful. She's probably trying to breathe normally so she doesn't worry me.
そっか。それじゃあしばらくは横になってろ。
He's like, do I need to...
魔力の方は
Shiro's like, I'm not really feeling it, but do you need it?
そうですね。先輩のおかげでそっちの方は大丈夫ですよ。
Even though I'm the one that asked, I still blush. But this is something I have to know.
なら美味しいものを食べて栄養を取ればすぐ良くなるな。待ってろ。昼飯は腕によりをかけて作ってくれ。
I roll up my sleeve in a show of confidence, but...
ごめんなさい。
No.
先輩に作ってあげなくちゃいけないのに。
No.
せめて立ち上がれればお手伝いできるのに。
She just feels like a burden. I think that's what hurts her the most.
悔しいです。
She doesn't want to be a burden. It seems my words hurt her. That's right. Sakura's concerned about her role. She knows she can't do anything, so she just tries to be the normal Mato Sakura. But she can't even manage something as simple as that.
今は我慢するんだな。病人は病人らしく休まないと損だぞ。治ったら朝も昼も夜も
It's actually really sweet.
つけるつもりなんだ。後になってあの時もっと休んどけばよかったって後悔するぞ。
I jokingly say what I plan to do. Yeah, I can leave her in charge of cooking for about half a year if that'll please her.
本当ですか？先輩、後でやっぱりなしっていうのはダメですよ。
Sure.
本当だって。とりあえず半年はおとなしくしてる。ああ、いや、さくらが大変な時は助手として
Yeah, fair enough.
させてもらいたいけど。
I've been standing in the kitchen for 8 years. I don't feel at ease unless I'm holding a pan or something.
じゃあ約束ですよ。先輩
That's wholesome. Why can't things be nice?
真っ先にご飯を食べてくださいね。
ああ、そんな約束でよければいくらでも。
This is like a death flag, but instead of death, it's more like last talk flag. I get up. I can't keep talking to her and tire her. We were able to talk, and I know Sakura's doing fine. I should let her rest now.
じゃあまた後で。昼飯時になったら来るから、それまで眠ってるんだぞ。
I step away from the bed. Sakura nods silently.
そうだ、さくら。
Oh. I stop at the door and call out to her without turning around.
何ですか、先輩。
いや、なんで門の前でなんか倒れてる。
Oh no. What is she gonna say? Feign ignorance?
さくら、俺の部屋で寝てただろ。
Try to ask as naturally as I can. After a faint gasp.
朝の散歩です。先に目が覚めたから少し外に出ようかなって。けどそこで倒れちゃいました。
Yeah, I think we get that she knows now. It feels like yesterday was the truth of her realizing that that is her and that she's craving the nourishment of just eating people over and over again. That's a lie.
本当、姉さんの言う通りですよね。今の私は外に出たらダメみたいです。
She replies as naturally as I asked her. Tosaka and Ilya aren't there when I return.
二人とも部屋に戻ったのか。
They gotta make iron or something. Oh yeah, they're busy trying to reproduce the gem sword. I can only help after they make a replica similar to the original. My job for now is to draw out as much of Archer's experience as I can.
I am the bone of my soul.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Archer's original spell, which flowed into me along with the pain. If I use this strangely familiar incantation to look within myself, my rate of success greatly increases. Projection now succeeds half the time. I'm copying Archer to make a copy of something.
けど、それでできるのは偽物だ。
Gil just like comes back from the dead. Projection is reproducing something identical to the original. Emi and Shiro can only create an inferior imagination. The only way to create a phantasm is with the arm's help. Suicide. It's not that poison will come into me once I use it. A bomb will be switched on once I use it. Exactly. You'll have a little bit of time during it to use it, but you're toast. It's over. Sure end will come once I use it. An image of a firing hammer. There's a gun in my brain. The muzzle is pointed outward, but the trigger is still there. This image must be the time bomb Kotomine spoke of.
なら、頭の中の銃さえ取り出せれば、
That'd be nice. No, the switch itself will be outside my body. That's the best solution, but of course I have no idea how to do that.
ニュース。
A shitload of people are dead! Oh god! I turned the TV on. I have to know what happened yesterday, so I watched the news. There's no TV caster. It's easy to find the right channel. They're all talking about that incident. The unexplained disappearances. There are over 40 houses with missing residents. None of the survivors noticed their neighbor's disappearance, and almost 60 people will never return. I memorize each missing person's name as it appears. One by one, I engrave the stranger's name in my mind. And I replace the names with people I know. To make it have gravity with how many people are actually dead. That's interesting. Will you be able to forgive it? He's talking to himself. Can you forgive that? Interesting enough, Sakura doesn't want Shiro to forgive her. I don't... Will you still be able to forgive it when the time comes? Will you be able to forgive the thing that's causing it? Will you be able to forgive yourself for overlooking it? I wonder... Rereading this route's gonna be fun, because I can imagine the amount of foreshadowing of Shiro just pretending that shadow isn't Sakura is interesting. The crime. If I cannot protect it from the crime, it will be painless salvation to stop it before it commits any more crime. TV switches off. The news that has been informing me of the incident is... Damn, okay. Mercilessly cut off by Tosaka. I don't blame her after what's happening right now. Tosaka placed the teacup on the table. Her reasoning doesn't sound right, so I don't have to do what she tells me to, but... I want to feel something, man. This is how she wants to show her concern for me. I'll just have to accept it. The time passes. We just drink the tea silently. I don't feel nervous for some reason. I rather feel relaxed. This is purely speculation, but could Tosaka be one of those girls that soothes the atmosphere? Not really. Yeah. Pretty savage relationship, right? Yeah. Make us feel like normal human beings. It's suited for us. But we were so relaxed that it felt weird and funny. Well, that's one good result I got from becoming a master. I can fight alongside the girl I've admired. Yeah, I've been watching you do fucking high jumps ever since that day. All she could think of was Emiya. Tosaka blushes, saying something I can't ignore. Tosaka nods with embarrassment. Yeah. Bruh, what? You're one of my traumas, Shiro. I don't like that. I know it can't be helped to hurt someone when you don't know about it, but it's not good for my mental health to know that I've hurt Tosaka, who likes to strike back 3 or 4 times as hard. Yep. I'm taken aback by the unexpected question. It's not the question itself. What surprised me is that Sakura was talking about the exact same thing.
あるけど、それがなんだよ。
私それ見てたの。ちょうど昇降口から出てすぐのところ、校庭の端っこでバカみたいに飛べっこない高跳びを繰り返してるんですよ。
Ain't that the truth?
みたいに眺めてたわけ。
Hold on. That can't be. Sakura was the one watching me, and first of all...
言っとくけど、ただの偶然よ。私は生徒会の用事で
What?
シロの学校に行っただけで、クラスはおろか学校そのものが違ってたんだから。
This is a reach. Did Tosaka not ever... Did Tosaka just, like, stole that from Rin and said it was her? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just going crazy and I'm like, Sakura was the one watching me, and first of all...
だよな。確か一世と同じ学校だったって聞いて。
Remember Issei? I do.
そう。あいつとはその頃からの腐れ縁。前は私が副会長で、
Yeah.
あいつが会長だったの。4年間も顔を合わせて言い合ってたら、どっちも気に食わない天敵同士だって理解できたけど。
なるほど。そんなに長い因縁だったのか。
I finally understand now. I knew Issei's attitude towards Tosaka was not normal. Well, the mystery is unraveled. Actually, it seems even more tangled now.
とにかく、あなたがバカみたいに飛べない高跳びを繰り返している現場に偶然出くわしたってこと。話はそれだけよ。私があなたを知ったのはその時で、さくらがこの家に通ってるって知ったのはもっと後。
Well, now I know how she knew me.
さ、それトラウマになる話かな。
4年越しの復讐ってやつよ。
Yeah, it's revenge for making her fall in love with some random dude who's doing high jumps.
1年前、さくらが弓道部に入ったでしょ。それで暇さえあれば弓道部を見てたんだけど、たまたまね。
Shiro.
そいつの顔を見て思い出したの。あいつあの時の大バカだって。
I want to say something about what she thought about me, but I stay quiet.
で、その瞬間にショックを受けたわけ。私は名前も知らない。
Yeah.
学校も違う。
Left quite the impression.
バカだって思ってた見知らぬ他人を3年経った後でも一目で分かったってことにね。それで、あいつは私にダメージを。
Emotional damage.
ようやく気づいた。私はあのバカみたいにずっと走ってた誰かを羨ましいと思ってたんだ。
Wow, she's being vulnerable, real, and raw right now with her words. Just saying, yeah, I'm jealous of you. Interesting.
なんでさ、そいつバカだったんだろ。遠坂が羨ましがるようなやつじゃない。
そうね。私は羨ましかったんじゃなくて負けたって思った。そいつが少しでも飛べるんだって。
But he couldn't. He could never clear it, but he just kept trying, yeah.
そんなことなら素通りしてさっさと家に帰ってた。けど、そいつは自分でも無理だって分かってるのよ。何をしたって無理だって分かってるのに、ずっとそれを繰り返してた。たとえ無駄でも、挑むことに何か意味があるんだって信じてるみたいにね。正直、そんな無駄は私にはできない。
Something only Shiro can do. That's, yeah.
昔からそうなの。私は事の成否を図って、今の自分にはできないって判断したらすっぱり手を引くたちでさ。できないことはやらないし、それを力不足だとか残念だって思うこともない。
I'm glad we get to learn this this part about Rin. Very interesting, and it makes sense.
そのあたり冷めてるっていうか、ひどい人間なのよ、私。
Jesus.
非道ではなく機械的だって言ってたけど。
Wow, that's just honest. But Tosaka isn't belittling herself. She's proud of how she is.
けど、時々思うことだってある。事の正義なんて考えず、ただ物事に打ち込めることができたら、それはどんなに純粋なことなんだろうって。 まあそんな風に迷うほど子供だった頃、いきなり自分と正反対のやつを見せられて
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
だからトラウマ。あの日真っ赤な夕暮れの中でバカみたいに走ってたそいつは
Someone I was happy to know existed. Tosaka murmurs with a dreamy expression.
つまんないこと話したな。うまくいかないからナーバスになってるのかしらね。
Tosaka gets up as if saying the break's over.
部屋に戻るわ。午後はイリアと骨格の製鉄をしてるから、シローはサクラの看病でもしてあげて。
Yay, things aren't gonna go awry. She puts her cup in the sink and heads to the hallway, but
ねえ、サクラの様子どうだった？
fine, I guess. She stops and asks as if she's just remembered.
元気そうだった。熱はまだあるようだったけど、前に倒れた時に比べれば安心できる。それにさくら本人もおとなしいしな。前は無理して家事をしようとしてたけど、今日はおとなしく横になってくれてる。あれなら治るのも早いんじゃないか。
おとなしくしているのは当然でしょ。あの子自分じゃもう立ち上がれないんだから。
Damn, we never learned that. She can't get up by herself now?
なんで？魔力は足りてるはずだ。なら体力だって十分にあるんじゃないのか。
ええ、魔力も体力も人並み以上にあるわ。
Oh god.
中身はひどいものよ。昨日の夜何があったのかは知らない。けどあの子一度は確実に死んでるわ。
Oh, oh,
思
oh.
わなければ納得がいかないほど。
She can no longer move on her own.
自殺なのよ。
How interesting. Train. But she definitely died once. The muscles in her limbs are so badly damaged, yeah.
まさかさくら外傷なんてなかったじゃないか。
That's the scary part.
外見だけ綺麗につなげてあるだけよ。
Did Ren know?
体内の刻印中に食いちぎられたのか、他の何かに切り刻まれたのかは知らないけど、もし体中を切り刻まれたとしたら、その痛みは体だけじゃなく心まで壊してるかもしれない。
Like, I was wondering if, Oh gosh, train, hello. If, Apologies for the train. Like, if Shiro was the only one who saw Sakura as the shadow because he was refusing to believe that it was Sakura, so his brain just whipped that up and that everyone else saw Sakura, but that doesn't make as much sense. Maybe that's the case for everyone else? I don't know.
聞くけど、さくら、あなたのこと分かった？
I swallow my affirmation. Tosaka's expression is agonized. Then that means...
さくらは遠坂がわからなかったのか。
Yay! Oh no! Oh my god.
いいえ、ちゃんと私だって分かってたし。
Okay, then what?
け
What?
ど、あの子が見てたのは目の前にいる私じゃなくて、さくらが思っている遠坂凛だったんでしょうね。
Interesting.
ほんと、初めましてだの、もっと早く会いたかっただの、本音を立て続けに言われた時はさすがに先だったわ。
What? What the fuck, Rin? What? Chill. That's just not that. Okay. What the hell, man? Tosaka looks away as her words turn cold. Wanted to kill? Tosaka felt murderous intent against Sakura?
要するに、私にはできないってこと。あなたみたいにさくらを最後まで擁護することもできないし、その気もないの。
遠坂。
言ったでしょ。私、できないことはやらないの。
RIP.
私が遠坂凛である以上、もう無理だと判断したらさくらを殺すわ。あ、 初めからそういう約束だったから念を押すこともないんだろうけど、一応宣言しておこうと思って。
This is just a wonderful situation, you know?
感想はいいわよ。あなたの考えは分かってるし、言われても何がどうなるわけでもない。私たちはゾウケンを倒すことにおいては仲間だけど、さくらに関してはずっと平行線のまま。それが嫌なら一刻も早くゾウケンを倒せばいい。
Yeah.
けどシロ、もしゾウケンとあの黒い影が全く別物だとしたら、
Welp.
あなたはどうするの？
She's just putting it out there. He knows, it's just he's refusing to believe it. I shut my mouth. Tosaka's question is so sharp that it makes me
シ
dizzy.
ロ、私はいよいよとなったらあの子を殺す。それがどちらにとっても最良の方法よ。
This is awful. This whole situation is awful.
それをあなたもよく考えておきなさい。
Tosaka leaves. She goes back to her room, leaving me alone in the living room. Ugh. Alright, here we go with the interludes. She hears voices. Oh, okay. Her body is broken and her head feels light, but she hears voices she doesn't want to hear.
あなたはどうだか知らないけど、私はシロのことずいぶん前から知ってたんだから。
They're all coming from Rin. She doesn't think about why she can hear the conversation, but she doesn't want to hear them. She wants to cover her ears if her arms would move, and she wants to go stop them if her legs would move.
私、それ見てたの。ちょうど昇降口から出てすぐのところ。
Oh, the high jump. Never mind. My bad. I'm dumb.
飛べっこない高飛びを繰り返すやつを、やっぱりバカみたいに眺めてたわけ。
Maybe they both did have that same experience, but maybe Sakura's jealous now? She bites her lip. She scratches the sheets with her fingers, a past event spoken of lightly. The event that happened 4 years ago. Her older sister speaks of it as if it's only her memory. Like she's the only one who knows about it. She's immersed in her beautiful memory, never even realizing that another girl was there. Oh god. She's trying to tell herself to stop. As much as she loves Rin, there's gotta be some untapped hatred there, for sure. Don't take away my memory. No. Oh. She wants to hold on to that memory. Don't take it away from me. She strains her voice and makes a plea that none can hear. The older sister's monologue continues. It goes on without her, just as she feared. The only thing she had an edge on over her older sister is brought down to mere recollections. She always felt inferior, of course, and thought that Shiro would always end up with her. Probably. Using magical energy to bridge the gaps in her ripped nerves. That's bad, she doesn't have enough. She covers her ears with her hands. This is torture. How can she know what's going on in the living room? Has her shadow searched that far? Haha. No, she doesn't want to hear anything right now. No more. She would go crazy if she hears any more. Knowing this instinctively, she covers her ears, but the voices do not get any quieter. Her sister's voice resounds directly into her brain. She cannot get away, even if she covers her ears or eyes. And... Great. This is gonna set it off. She's... I think we're about to see her just set off now. Her sister coldly says the words she does not want to hear, to the last person she wants to hear them. And the voices stop. She cannot tell what's going on in the living room anymore. It's only natural. Her only world is this dark room. There's no way for her to step into the world of light. Her eyes are hot. She realizes that she's crying. Oh, Sakura, I'm sorry. My heart. Heartbroken and frustrated. Her older sister is a coward. Why is she pushing that onto the girl's senpai now? It's her responsibility as Tosaka's Magus, but she's now trying to involve someone else. Her sister is trying to turn her only ally against her. She just hates her. She knows it's selfish, but she still hates her. There we go, it's confirmed. Obviously. With the abandonment issues she has and everything that's happened, of course she does. She's making him abandon Mato Sakura. She hates Tosaka-rin for trying to induce him. But it's strange. This is what she wants, so why does she hate her so much? Her sister is saying she should disappear. The girl also knows she should disappear. She doesn't know how it's come to this, but she doesn't know. She does know that Emiya Shiro will be saved if she disappears. She can't. She doesn't want to lose anything. She doesn't want to be alone anymore. Ow. Ow. She learned of warmth, so going back to the cold is frightening. She learned of warmth, so warm people are detestable. She will not disappear. She will not be killed because yes. But how much of the shadow murders are your fault is what my question is. Right, everyone else is at fault. She did not wish for such a thing. It turned out this way because nobody helped her. Nobody helped her, so that must mean they affirm her. They didn't object, that's the same as agreeing with her. Okay, this is real, man. This is so real, dude. The mind is a dangerous place, especially when you're mentally ill and you've been through some shit. This is exactly what your mind does. It will condemn and project the shit out of other people to make you feel normal and sane. And to have a rationality behind your suffering. Yeah, this is so fucking real, dude. So, no one could punish her. Jesus. Another train. Every time Sakura goes into her deep voice, I get really uncomfortable because of how terrifying it is. And usually I'm a big fan of those deep voices with the whammon, but no, not here. No, in reality she will not die. Nobody can kill her. Even if someone still wants to try, that's fine. If she is to be killed, she will rather... Not only her older sister, she will be merciless even... Dude, what is happening? Yes, if he will turn away from her in disgust, then she would rather... Oh. So if Shiro betrays her, she'll kill him. She would rather... Like she does in her nightmare, so he won't become anyone else's. Yeah, she's still trying to fight it. She coughs violently. The pain turns her wild imagination to blood, and she coughs it out. This whole... The beauty of... The sad... I don't even know. Beauty's not even the word. Of this route is just watching Sakura slowly descend into madness. And watching her break down every day. It's fun. It's so fun. They do not connect. She cannot tell the difference between good and evil. She cannot tell what's good. She's about to lose her mind, not knowing who she is or how long she can stay sane. Fuck. Yeah, Ilya knows everything that's going on. Then, before she notices, the silver-haired girl is before her. The same girl as her. The white girl who is to become the container, who is not treated as a Oh. Oh! They're both Grail containers? I was right, motherfucker! I told you! Zouken said he put Grail in her. So she really is becoming the vessel of Angra, isn't she? So that Angra can be born in the world. Fuck me, dude. I didn't even realize Ilya could parallel with that, too. That she's the vessel. But not for Angra, just the... So does that mean that Sakura's the greater Grail? Oh. Those are all eaten by you.
さくら。まだアサシンとライダーが残ってるのに、もう満ち足りてるなんて驚きだわ。
Damn, yeah, the Gilgamesh soul in there. Yeah, so it's always, that shadow's always been her. Is it just Shiro's interpretation of what it looks like because he refuses to believe that it's Sakura? But then Saber would have known, right? Saber wouldn't. She doesn't understand. She has heard from her grandfather that the girl is just like her. A container that collects the souls of the defeated servants. Zouken, you sick, twisted bastard. I want you to die. Oh, but she has not heard about any servants being defeated other than the ones just mentioned. Hmm. Ilya knows. Ugh. It's so frightening that Ilya has all these answers and knows what's going on. Her head cools down. Her mind, delirious with fever, regains Mato Sakura with those words. This is I don't want to hear this. What's gonna happen to her? The white girl shuts her mouth. Ainsburn's master. She was meant to be a vessel from the beginning, unlike the fake Mato Sakura. Fake. Gilgamesh all over again, huh? Oh. You'll die, you This situation is hopeless. There's nothing we can do. Like, I don't have an answer. I don't have any clue. Like, I don't think we can save anybody. Like, and the girl tells her about the destiny that awaits them both. They're just gonna die. Imagine Ilya knowing this the whole time, that she's just gonna die, like. My body's still heavy. I have to make lunch for Sakura, but I want to rest a bit and clear my head. I fall into my futon, letting my face sink into the pillow. I know, there wasn't any postponement since that day. I can't postpone the problem anymore. About Sakura, I have to decide everything right now. Who? What? Who? I jump up. A voice. I heard it from within this room. A chill runs up my spine. What the f— The scary thing is that I still can't tell where in the room it's coming from. Is it assassin? A whisper by my ear. The voice. This fluent yet alien tone is of the servant with the white skull. Wow. He can't be detected. That's pretty cool. I did not expect assassin. What is he going to tell you? His specialty may be killing people, but he made it here without being noticed or setting up the boundary field around the house? Uh-huh. I search for the presence behind me while I measure the distance to the hallway. It'll take 2 full steps, 3 full seconds to dash out to the hallway into the yard. Assassin can kill me 4 times over in that time. Then my only way to live is to go along with him. Zouken? Of course it's Zouken. Wow, we're actually gonna go have a talk with Zouken. Well, I guess we're gonna go talk to Zouken then. Assassin's words can be trusted to some degree. If he wanted to kill me, he could have done it the instant he snuck into the room. He didn't kill me because Zouken wants to talk to me. That's not to say it isn't actually a trap, but yeah, I'll accept. It's a trap. It's obviously a trap, but it's true that I might never have another chance to talk with Zouken one-on-one, and I don't really have a choice. Even if it's a trap, I have to go see him and have him remove Sakura's crest worm. Oh. Ah, we gotta go right now. I'm really excited for this conversation, actually. Of course it is, only for Shiro's ears. Is Zouken gonna try to egg Shiro on to betray Sakura as the final snap for Sakura? There's no reply. His work must be done now that I've agreed. Before I know it, Assassin has vanished. I sneak out of my house to head to the Mato household. The sky is filled with clouds. Maybe it's because of the dark sky, but the house is filled with an ominous air. I go inside without ringing the doorbell. It's been a year since I last came here. I go through the hallway following my faint memory and head to the living room. Zouken is the only one here. I don't want to see Assassin or Black Saber. It seems he really does want to talk with me. You fucking asshole. I can admire how entertaining Zouken can be. I feel no hostility from Zouken. In short, he's taking me lightly. His composure is self-evident, confident in his ability to kill me at any time. Damn, Shiro's like, nah, I'm standing up, bitch. Can't tell me to sit down. I suppress the urge to jump at him and punch him and glare at him as if it could kill him. Unlike Zouken, I can't hide my anger. I won't let my guard down against the guy who changed Sakura's body. I'll just fight if Zouken refuses. I'll kill this monster before anything can happen, even if he calls for Assassin and Saber. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, I don't know if he would actually do it, but it's too late. Then the old Magus before me speaks in disappointed tones. Yeah. When Zouken realized that the only way to truly win is to pull an Ironsburn. What a mad lad. Hold on. Holy Grail? Sakura's functioning as Holy Grail? Why is he talking about the Holy Grail? You scum. Shape to the soul. So I was right. I knew I wasn't misremembering that. Alright. Right. It was completed. Yeah, she put the fragments. I was right. I thought I was crazy. I genuinely thought I was crazy. My head quickly cools down. In short, he took his granddaughter Sakura and... I'm no monster. Sure, Zouken. You're a real stand-up guy. It's the Grail? It was never a Why didn't I ever guess that? Or, whatever, I just... You're such an amazing guy, Zouken. Yeah, he's like, well, if it works, I'll just do what they did. Because technically that did complete the Grail using Irie. So he's like, huh, it works. I guess I'll just do it to Sakura. An ape? He laughs, copying Einsburn. All he did was pick up a piece of finished product and implant it within Sakura. Yep. Experiment. I simply made an experiment. It's all for science. Yeah, that's why he is fine with not taking any action in the other two routes. So you're technically gonna allow her to live a life? Yeah, that's despicable. Ugh. Okay, people... Dude, people told me that, like, Tokiomi didn't know what would happen to Sakura. No, bullshit. He had to have known. Especially with this line. Fuck Tokiomi, man. Tokiomi, you're disgusting. I didn't know this game could make me hate Tokiomi more. Oh. So is the root immortality? Is that what the root is? You're telling me that the Holy Grail War is just for fucking immortality? Are you serious? Haha, the game. And that's thanks to you, Shiro. It's a miracle she's... It's a miracle she's even been able to be Mato Sakura this long. Are you proud of yourself? Of course he is. Fuck you. I can't hold it anymore. I'm not patient enough to keep listening to the monster's nonsense, forgetting the possibility of Assassin's intervention. I let my anger take over and dash at Zouken with a raised fist, but... Yeah. This is how Shiro learns about Ilya. Zouken's smile stops me in my tracks. My body wobbles back. I hate myself for knowing who he's talking about, even though I don't want to understand. Shit. Yeah. So you're telling me that the Ain's burns do worse than what you've done to Sakura? Cool. Love these three families. Amazing families. My upraised arm falls. Not only Sakura, even Ilya is the same. And regret takes over my body in place of anger. Just... Shiro has too much burden on his shoulders. Oh, God.
さて、お主の話はそれで終わりだな。ではそろそろこちらの番だ。
Yeah.
お主を呼んだ理由。
What?
あの影について相談したいことがある。
Please, just, yeah. Discuss the shadow? He must be talking about the black shadow that's attacking the people in this town, but... No, it's a third party. Glower at Zouken, my voice thick with sarcasm.
いや、話が早い。そう。わしはあの影をどうにかしてもらいたい。そのためには、お主の力が必要なのだ。
Zouken, you're a weird fucking man. It's like, yeah, I kind of need you to do my dirty work for me, so you kill it, please. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Ah. Interesting. Wow. I actually did not expect this. Yeah, like, hint hint, it's soccer, dude. My heart thumps loudly. I cannot manage it anymore. Who is that directed to? Angra? To get to the root, right? A gate. Yeah, the root. I forget that it's called Origin. Okay, thank you. Oh, finally get that reveal. Interesting. Are you serious? So the shadow brought Angra in. That was his gateway in. Also, I love how Zouken's like, I'm not a bad guy. Like, I draw the line when other people die. Like, yeah, that's evil. That's fucked up. But Sakura, dude, I don't care. It's all going according to plan. Watch how Zouken shakes his head, as if it's someone else's problem. I should punch him for saying that, but his words turn my emotions to ice. Mm-hmm. Truly.
あれと桜が似ていると分かっていたはず。
Is it literal as in an actual shadow, or what is this, persona? Moto Sakura herself? I fight off the dizziness. Pain. The truth. I accept the connection I've already known but denied. No matter what that black shadow may be, I have to accept that the crime is Sakura's as well.
桜は
いや、桜本人が知るまい。
I think she is about almost did last night. All she does is see nightmares.
あれは桜を通して現れる聖杯の影。本来はあのように形を得ることはないのだが。
Interesting. Angra.
桜という門を通して出現する際、桜を原型にし、こちら側での存在をかたどったものにする。
Absolutely genius part on Angra's part. I mean, the whole goal is to become born in the world. That's genius.
聖杯は桜が封じている井戸を借り受けることにより、あのように限界したのだ。正直わしもあれは予想外じゃった。ありえぬとさえ否定したが。
That's why he was so freaked out. He didn't want to believe that it was. I see.
認めざるを得まい。
Like, he knew what it was. He just didn't want to believe that it was. Yeah.
あれは意志を持った聖杯だ。故に自らを完成させるため。
Yep. Angra, mind you.
人間の魂を求め続ける。止める方法は一つだけよ。聖杯が桜の無意識によって生まれているのならば、桜本人を止めればよい。
So you're telling me the only way to like stop this is just to kill Sakura? Fucking great.
そう思い桜を説得しようと試みたのだがな。あの影はわしが桜に近寄ることを阻む。意志こそないものの、あの影は桜自身じゃ。桜が
It hates whoever she hates, right?
もはやわしでは桜に近寄ることさえ。
Makes sense. Makes sense.
じゃああんたは桜に近づけないのか。
So yeah, he's like, you gotta do it for me, dude.
お主らは桜をわしの手駒と考えておるようじゃが。
Right.
それも過去の話。
Wow. That's an interesting turn of events.
桜と離れたこのわしではあれを律することはできん。
I was not expecting that turn of event right there. It's something I can be happy about. At the very least, Zouken can't do anything to Sakura. And if we could do something about the crestworm.
あんた桜に何もしていないのか。
しておらぬが。
なら今も桜が苦しんでいるのは。
それは桜自身の問題じゃな。わしは刻印地を使った覚えなどない。
ああ。
聖杯であること、聖杯からの力の流入で自身を保てなくなっておるだけ。
Right.
考えてもみよ。あらゆる願いを叶えるほどの膨大な魔力の渦がある。その渦から流れてくるものを。
Especially from how traumatized she is, her mind isn't exactly strong.
桜の脆弱な精神がその本流に耐えられるはずもなかろう。
じゃあこのままいけば
She'll not be her anymore.
聖杯であることに耐えきれず破裂するであろうな。
Oh.
いや、桜の意識が空になれば井戸を借り受けていた聖杯が浮上する。
I see.
自分自身の影に飲み込まれるか理解したかね。
Yeah.
わしを倒すのも無駄なこと。
You know, as much as a piece of garbage Zouken is, I really like him as a character. He's so interesting. Every scene he's in has always been really good.
わしを倒せば聖杯戦争が終結する。となれば、あとは聖杯が起動する。聖杯として起動すれば、桜の精神などたやすく無産しよう。あれを救いたいのであらば、聖杯戦争の期限切れまで耐えることだ。大聖杯の完成、門を開くタイミングというものはそう長くは続かん。
Wow. So basically, no matter if we want to save her, she has to succumb to it. And then the Grail has to be born.
開始よりすでに10日。過去の例からいけば、あと4日ほどでこたびの戦いは終結しよう。
このまま4日経てばさくらは助かるっていうのか。
さて、それはお主が判断すること。
No.
今朝のあれの容体はどうであった？
She
あ
can.
と4日持つと思うか？
持つ。そんなの持つに決まってるだろう。
なるほどなるほど。だが他の人間はそうはいくまい。昨夜消え去った人間は何人だ？今夜消え去る人間は何人だと思う？
You can hear like the cynical laughter in his voice, which is really good voice acting. But that's the problem. Every day, more and more victims are gonna pile up, and that's just Shiro allowing to save Sakura means the death of so many people.
いいな。あと何日この町の人間は残っていると思うのかね。
It would probably be enough in 4 days. The final day would be enough for. I can't really hear his question. Does this man sound happy or sad? My head is shaking so much that I can't tell. Defeating Zouken won't solve the problem. Sakura won't last till the Holy Grail War ends. We can't beat that Black Shadow. The people in town will continue to die as long as the Holy Grail War continues. Like, what should I do? What the hell do you do? Can I save Sakura? Then.
簡単な話だ。
Yep.
お主が桜に手を下せばよい。
Exactly, that's the truth. That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Zouken states the obvious.
そうであろう。これ以上生かしておいても先はなし。黒い影は人を襲うだろう。それを防ぐため、あの娘を今すぐ。
Why is this route so cruel? Why is this route so cruel? There's never been a more hopeless route than this one. I feel dizzy.
わしの要件とはそれよ。お主に現状を理解させてやろうと思っての。
Yep.
エミヤ四郎は最大の厄災を保護しておるのだと。
I feel so bad for Shiro here too. I feel like vomiting.
わしや当坂の娘では感づかれる。だがお主ならば、あれは喜んでその判断に身を委ねよ。
Yeah. So it's like it's you, dude. You're the only one who can do it. I can't breathe.
万人のために悪を打つ。
Well, it always comes back to this age-old thing.
分かっているよ。お主がその意志を継ぐのなら、麻藤さくらこそお主の敵だ。
It always comes back to Kiritsuga's original ideal, man. Wow. My mind isn't working at all. I walk down the distorted hallway, unable to give a reply. I don't feel anything even when I walk or lean against the wall. It's ugly. It feels like I'm in a twisted nightmare without an exit. I go outside, still forgetting to breathe. Fate. Yay. There's nothing we can do. I walk.
孫に代わって礼を言うぞ。あれは今まで何一つ自分のための行いなどしてこなかった。父親に見捨てられた者が身を呪うでもなく、さりとて姉のように万能を望むでもなく。
I walk.
その人形が初めて望んだ男に愛されたのだ。
It's
いやいや、さぞ本望であろう。
it's weird to see like the slightest like little tiny teeny bit of care that he has for Sakura, in the sense that he's glad that he knows how fucked up Sakura is. He's just glad that she got to have some happiness. He's like, that makes this easier to swallow.
そう自身を責めることはない。お主は最後に一つ
Yeah, you gave her a
青な
gift.
孫に贈り物をしてくれたのだからな。
I stumble towards my house where Sakura's waiting. I don't know, man. I'm gonna fucking tear up. I walk down the hill. I reach the Emiya household once I go up the usual hill. I can't leave my room empty forever. No matter what the reason may be, I secretly met with Zouken. It's not good to let Sakura know about it, so I have to go home before they notice. Go home and... I have to make a decision. The contents of my stomach come up my throat. I chose to ally with Sakura. I swore to protect her no matter what. I chose to be with Sakura instead of becoming a hero. But that means allowing another disaster to occur, taking hundreds of lives. That crack is so symbolic, it's haunting. I can't do that. I can't do that. Emiya Shiro cannot break that oath. It is like denying myself. If you, the only one to survive that tragedy, are to allow the tragedy, you'll be rejected by everything that has supported you until now. Genuinely, being Emiya is just the worst existence, like, ever. No matter the end, your crime will never be forgiven. I wonder how much of this Emiya had to go through. Archer Emiya, I mean. To not do anything means silently approving of the action. There are innocent people who will be killed tonight. If you know that, but still will not kill the cause, you were no different than the cause of the fire that day.
お前が今までの自分を否定したった一人を生かそうというのなら
あなたはどんなことがあっても桜の味方ですか
This is a choice between protecting one person or protecting everyone besides that person. Who will I side with in the end? I have to decide by tonight. Shiro's just broken, and then when he uses the arm, he's gonna be more broken. Like, how can you not feel bad for Shiro? Like, how can you not feel horrible for this man? I go to the living room.
あれシロ、今玄関側の廊下から来なかった？
Ilya is sitting alone in the living room.
ああ、ちょっと外に出てた。俺の留守中、なんかあったか？
何もなかったけど、ダメよシロ。部屋で休んでなきゃ。シロの体だってさくらと同じぐらい危ないんだから。
うん、サンキュー。けどまあ、俺のはちゃんと布を巻いてれば大事はないから。
I'm just perplexed by just how much this is crazy, and I can't even, like, speak properly how much this is crazy. Like, what even is that? Shiro's voice acting is incredible right now because it
もうそんなこと言ってると簡単に倒れちゃう。シロ、外で何かあったの？
Yeah, Ilya's always perceptive. She's just very smart.
いや、別に何も。
Good lie, Shiro.
何もなくないわ。何をしてきたか知らないけど、そんなうつろな目で私と話なんかしないで。
Yeah. Anyone can see you're not okay. She scolded me. I see. I must look ridiculous. It can't be helped if that's the case.
すまん。悩んでも仕方ないっていうのに、つい考え込んじまった。
I shake my head. Yeah. Like Ilya says, I can't empty my head. I can't go see Sakura with a miserable face, so I have to show some spirit.
うん、合格。よしよし、少しは元気出たみたいね。さて、 それじゃあ聞きたいことは何？
Oh, Ilya.
私でいいなら力になってあげるよ。
We love Ilya in this house. We love Ilya. Crap. Ilya sometimes gets really kind. This is the second time she's helped me when I'm feeling down. I can't tell which of us is the older one.
じゃあ聞いていいかな、イリア。
いいよ。何でも教えてあげる。
Ilya best sis.
教えてほしいのはどんなこと？
Ilya best sister, man. Ilya the big sis that we all need.
聖杯。アインツベルの聖杯について。
Oh.
教えてくれ。
そっか。知られちゃったか。シロには
Ooh, two things?
ことが2つあ
Uh-oh.
ったけど、
I wonder what the second one
そ
is.
のうちの一つよ。それ。
イリア。それじゃあ。
私は聖杯だよ。初めから人間じゃない。そういう風に作られたホムンクルス。
Homunculus? An alchemical formula to create life without a mother using sperm and other elements. They are not born from a proper reproductive system and therefore have physical defects. They have human shapes and human lives, but they are not human and therefore are completed with a powerful magic circuit. They are weak as a life form, but they far exceed human powers when they are made as magi, no, as magic circuits.
まあ、そういうこと。ハインツベルンは聖杯とマスター両方の機能を持った存在として私を育てたの。聖杯の役目は倒されたサーバントの魂を回収すること。それだけで
Right.
特化していれば別に人間でなくても極端な話、シチュー鍋でも構わない。
Ilya sounds like she's not interested, but this is the first time I've heard that the Holy Grail collects servants.
もっとも回収っていうよりは帰還
Yeah,
なんだけど
they flow into you.
サーバントは聖杯によって召喚された。なら倒された後は聖杯を通って帰るのが筋でしょ。
But the only one she's absorbed is Emiya.
ハイツベルンの聖杯は私だけだから。けど私以外にも
Mm-hmm.
聖杯として機能しているやつがいたのね。気づいた時にはキャスターとランサーを取られてて、引き寄せる力はそっちの方が強くなってたの。だからほとんどのサーバントはそいつに取られたわ。アーチャーだけは私の目の前で消えたから。
Right.
きちんと回収
And that's when she gained all that knowledge. It doesn't even need to be said. The other Holy Grail is Sakura. According to Ilya, Sakura's already taken in Caster and Lancer as well as Saber and Berserker.
サーバント4人分の魂。けどイリア、そんなものを押さえつけておけるのか。
ええ、それが英霊ならなおのことよ。
And she has Gilgamesh now, too.
クラスという殻を失い、純粋な魂となったサーバントの魔力は膨大だ。
Yeah, your body would just
一つ飛び込む
explode.
だけで体の中に台風が生まれるようなものよ。それを最終的に7つ集めるのが聖杯の機能。そこに入れ物自体の魂の入る余地なんてない。今までの聖杯が魂のない無機物だったのはそのためなの。聖杯の機能は英霊7人分の魂を回収して、それを統括し管理すること。
Right, right.
そこに余分なプログラムは走らない。聖杯の人格なんてものは聖杯の機能にかき消されてしまうだけ。つまりね、シロ、聖杯が完成すれば
Right.
するほど
Just like with Irie.
機能が消えていくの。それは私だって同じ。サーバントを回収して、それが多くなれば多くなる。
Yeah, so she'll cease to be.
制御のために人間の機能をカットしていく。
Just like Sakura is ceasing to be right now. God.
手足を動かす魔力をカットすれば、その分精密に魂を制御できる。
Isn't that what Irie did?
呼吸をしなければ取り込んだ魂を外部に漏らすこともなくなり、人格を形成している部分をすべて演算に回せば魂の統合も安定する。それは桜も同じよ。聖杯になってしまえばもう人間の人格なんて走らない。人間でいるなんてそんな余裕はなくなってしまう。ただ私とさくらの違いがあるとしたら、私は自分の意思で切り替えるけど、さくらはただ
Yeah.
書き換えられていくだけってこと。
having no choice. It's interesting how this kind of goes back to Kirei's themes with being born that way and never having the choice. Am I the only one that sees that being connected a little bit? Ilya shows no emotion, so she continues. She knew it. She probably knew it since the time she was born. No, even before she was born. She knew that her life was made for such a stupid reason. But there's something I can be glad about. I place my hand on my tense chest and look up at the heavens, as if in thanks. I know that, but that's an interesting caveat to this whole thing. Yeah. Right. Yes, that's fortunate. If I lose Ilya as well, it will mean I can't protect anybody. Just give her a hug. Before I know it, I'm embracing. Oh, God. Thank you for hugging her. I can't promise her anything, and it's not like I want something. Oh, my heart is fucking broken. Oh my God. Her body is small, so I can't hold her too tightly. I just touch her, holding her in my arms. I let my fingers feel the weight of what I must protect. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's late, but I decide to make lunch and take it to Sakura's room. I take off my apron and put the rice porridge on a tray. I take a deep breath, and if I fill my heart with ice, I don't know what I'll say if I go see Sakura in this condition. I can't do that. If Sakura figures out that I'm troubled, she'll just be even more troubled herself. I have to freeze my emotions so that I don't reveal anything. This will be the last time. This will be the last time we'll be together to just casually see each other's faces. I want our precious time together to end in laughter. That's why that's why the day is called Last Talk. Oh God, dude, that's.
Sakura, 起きてるか? 遅くなったけど昼にしよ
Oh
う.
my God! I knock and enter her room. I'm actually gonna fucking bawl my eyes out, man. That's. Oh, this is really getting to me. Holy shit, this is really getting to me. Oh God. We're not even at the worst of it, dude. I don't know what it was about that, but that just... Oh my God, the tears are flowing. It seems Sakura was sleeping, but her face brightens up as soon as I enter. She happily smiles. Time passes. Sakura's getting better. She can sit up on her own, and she even ate the rice porridge without assistance. Lunch ends, and we talk about meaningless things. Apparently sleepy after eating, Sakura continues to talk while lying in bed. That's it. That's all we could do right now. Sakura seems well. She's breathing normally, and her cheeks are red and healthy looking. I can believe that she won't last even a few. I can believe that she won't last even a few more days. Yeah. We started with how she dislikes cold medicine, and she's now telling me how healthy she was. It seems she's never been seriously ill, and I hear she cured any cold symptoms with her spirit.
気合って暖かくして安静にしていたとか? いや、それじゃ気合を入れるってニュアンスじゃないよな。なんだろう。風で気合を入れるって。いえ、それは
割と恥ずかしい話なので秘密です。
Sakura laughs in embarrassment. Seems Sakura was an energetic child in her own way.
ただ風邪薬は嫌いっていうより信用できないっていうか、飲み薬は効き目がわからないから逆に不安になりませんか？
A few times before when I'm really sick, yeah.
ああ、子供の頃はそうだったかな。苦いのを我慢して飲んだのに治らなくて、体が痛いのも熱があるのも得体の知れない薬のせいにしてたっけ。
The worst part is when you have a stomach bug and you try to take Pepto-Bismol or any of that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't agree with you, so you throw it up and get even more sick. Sakura happily agrees. Seeing her smile makes me imagine that she's getting better and that she'll be up and well tomorrow. I silence my all too convenient wish. Sakura won't get well. I can't postpone my decision, believing that everything will turn out fine once she gets better.
なあ、さくら。
Maybe it's because I've accepted the cold reality.
体が治ったらさ、さくらは
Why do you have to ask this? Like, why do you have to ask this? I ask her about what if. I ask her about a convenient future.
私のやりたいことですか？
さくらがとにかく楽しいって思えることだ。なんでもいいぞ。ただ聞いてるだけだから実現できる可能性はなしの方針で。
ちょっと待ってください。
This is the worst. This is the worst. Sakura looks around, troubled. After some pondering.
これと言ってないみたいです。
Oh,
別に今のままでいい
yeah, just being with you.
先輩といられる
Oh my god.
かなって。
Sakura blushes. My vision narrows. I have to keep my feelings frozen. It hurts. It really hurts to know that. It really hurts. Damn old bastard. It's not that she hasn't done anything, she just doesn't know how. Fun things. She doesn't know what she wants because she's never known a normal life. She's never known normal happiness, so she values such trivial things.
先輩、どうかしましたか？
ああ、ちょっと考え事。
She hasn't done anything yet. Sakura doesn't know what she should have, what she should obtain. Sakura doesn't smile outside. Sakura doesn't make friends. A closed world, consisting of my house and the mottos. But if I can change it, I'll pay any price.
先輩、やっぱりおかしいです。
If there's any solace to this, it's going back to that line right there. If we could save Sakura and just let her live a normal life, even at the cost of our own, I think that's worth it. It sucks that they won't be able to be together, but
左手、痛むんですか？
I'm getting this really bad pain in my throat from holding back crying. I don't know if you've ever felt that before, but it
い
hurts.
や、そうじゃない。さくら、このゴタゴタが終わったらどこか遠くに行こう。
Stop. Stop. Stop.
今までどこかに遊びに行くとかなかっただろう。たまには遠出して騒ぐのもいい。
Death flag, man. Death flag. Sakura blankly stares at me. It looks like she's surprised, like she thinks it's all a
決
dream.
まりだ。さくらはどこに行きたい？
Get you a man like Shiro. Even in this situation, he's just trying to make her happy before it's all over.
どこって、
She thinks of confusion. She doesn't answer for a while. But she must have had a wish she wants with all her heart.
どこでもいいんですよね、先輩。
Sakura timidly looks up at me.
気になればいけないところなんてない。
I'm serious, but it seems she took it as a joke. Sakura smiles with relief.
じゃあお花見とかしたいです。私
Okay, if they end this game with like Sakura at the cherry blossoms, but Shiro's dead, I'm out. Like, I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm alone in my house when I record the final episodes because I won't be able to hold it back. And she makes a trivial wish.
花見？花見ってあの花見か。
このお屋敷でもできますけど
Yeah,
あるのは梅の木だけです。
that'd be beautiful, wouldn't it?
天気のいい日に広い野原で
It'd just be,
先輩とお花見がしたいです。
it'll be beautiful, lovely.
それは確かに。
Sounds really fun. It'll be great to watch cherry blossoms under a clear blue sky at the park by the bridge. There are many fun things. Starting out with cherry blossom viewing suits Sakura. Especially with her name, huh?
よし。じゃあ約束だ。さくらの体が治ってこのゴタゴタが終わったら二人で行こう。
Great, this is just gonna be the promise that never gets to be. Fuck. Sakura shows a satisfied smile. I make the promise and stand up. Yeah. How great will it be if we can really do that? I imagine my own happiness that I've never imagined since the fire 10 years ago. Right, that's insane. I leave her room. All that's left is a trivial promise. It's not just Sakura's wish. This promise, which can be fulfilled come April, is my wish as well. You're lying, April. Get it? I dream of a warm fantasy with a frozen mind. Once winter is over, once spring arrives, we'll go view the cherry blossoms together. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. And it's the night I have to make my decision. We won't be patrolling the town anymore. Osaka spent the whole day making the gem sword and is now resting, completely exhausted. The same goes for Ilya. The three of us ate dinner silently and went back to our own rooms. It's 10 o'clock. The shadow should go into action soon. I get up soundlessly. I grab the knife I got from the kitchen. Oh my god. I can't fucking handle this. I can't handle this. The door is unlocked. I open the door without a sound and walk to the bed. Sakura's sleeping. That's all I can tell. I can't tell if she's getting better or worse. There's something wrong with my vision. I can't even see Sakura's face, even when she's sleeping right before me. I suppress my dizziness and trembling. Prepare yourself. That shadow might be attacking people while I hesitate. If there's no way to directly kill it, I have to... Sakura here. Even if it's not Sakura's fault, people are harmed. There will be victims. There will be people who cannot prevent the harm. And Sakura will commit crimes she does not want to commit. Don't wake up. Don't wake up, Sakura. Please don't wake up. Please. If we don't go through with it and she wakes up and sees it, she'll snap, just like Zouken. Oh my god. I raise the knife. My mouth is dry. It feels like my tongue's turned into a piece of cardboard. The inorganic knife sends a chill up my spine. My eyes become numb as I think about sticking this thin scrap of metal, whose only reason of existence is its sharpness, into a living human's throat, Sakura's soft flesh. It's like stumbling and falling eye first on a flat head screwdriver. The blinding pain of numbness peels the cerebral membrane like an orange peel. There's something wrong with my senses. The fingers holding the knife look as if they're all bending in the wrong way. It looks like psychic powers in movies. I ignore to tighten my grip. I gotta take a sip of my fucking drink. I don't have it in me to pick the first choice. If the first choice is the actual canon thing to do here, I'm gonna be really upset, but it's probably just a bad end, isn't it? The drink I have is quite tasty. It's delicious. My heart hurts. Blood drips down my fingers where they grasp, and that's how hard he's holding it. I grip my teeth. I frantically swallow against the sob rising in my throat. My eyes are hot. I can't manage it looking down, so I tilt my face up and restrain my anger. Pushing the knife down, I can't do something so simple. I'm pissed. There's something really wrong with me. I had to come this far before I realized my own feelings. Don't play this track, I'm already... Right. I had the answer already. My path was set the moment I embraced Sakura under the rain. Someone tells me to remember. Wasn't I going to become a hero? My body is racked by contradictory thoughts. A superhero that will let many people die tonight for Sakura's sake. A selfish superhero. Kiritsugu threw away his own wishes to pursue what he believed in. A powerless human that helps others just because of self-interest. The fire 10 years ago, because I was the only one who survived, I lived on, swearing never to let such a disaster occur again. All the time until now, the idea I believed in for 10 years is piercing my heart, asking if I am betraying it. Will I betray myself, who cried and tried to live on, ignoring the voices of the people who died helplessly? The atonement. Am I going to betray my previous self who had to cling to the atonement to continue living? Yeah. No apologies will ever bring me forgiveness. I can't make amends for this crime. I'm throwing myself away. Even if my life turns out to be a fake after losing what I've believed in until now. I will betray them. Wow. I'll choose what I want to protect. In the future, if Sakura's smile is there, I won't even care if I have to live by deceiving myself. There's nothing wrong with it. I need Sakura. Sakura needs me. For the first time, I wish to protect one life instead of many. And for the first time, you think about your own life and the selfishness that it has to keep it. God. I take a deep breath and loosen my fingers on the knife. I won't lose my way anymore. I'll pull the knife back and leave before Sakura wakes up, and right when I'm about to. I just want to fucking stop playing at this point. It was a bad idea to record 2 days tonight. It is a fucking bad idea. Oh God. Sakura talks in the dark.
Sakura.
They have to play this track. She's awake. Sakura's lying there trembling, watching the upraised knife. Her eyes are clouded painfully. It's not sad, it's about having me kill her. She's apologizing for making me resort to this. No. 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 I hear fear in Sakura's voice. Her body is trembling, her eyes fixed on the knife above her as if watching inevitable death. It's a determination that's doing all it can to keep her from running away. How can it be? I was so preoccupied that I didn't even notice it. Sakura's trembling. Why didn't I realize Sakura's determination?
さくら、俺は
分かってます。先輩の選んだことは正しいです。
This is too painful. I can't with this fucking route anymore.
だって悪いのは私ですから。
It's not your fault.
最後だから言っちゃいますけど、私
Yeah,
もうい
this
つ
is the last time you'll be you.
わからないんです。
Our last talk.
一日がどれくらい長いのか、お昼に先輩と何を話したのか、それっていつのお昼なのか、昨日は何があって、それだけじゃないんですよ。私、おかしな夢を見るんです。
Yeah.
怖い夢で、いつも血まみれで、
Every time this song plays, it is the most painful shit.
そういうのひとまとめにして怖い夢だった。その夢の中での私は悪者なんです。
Yeah.
みんなからたくさんのものを奪ってそれが怖くてずっと助けてって言っていたのに誰も助けてくれなかった。
Unless there's something I'm missing and it's gonna happen in the last day of the game, I don't understand why anyone can hate her. I genuinely just, I don't, there's not a single part of me that can understand it.
だからみんなが殺されるのは仕方ないって。他人を助けてあげないんだから。他人に助けてもらえないのは当たり前で、この夢はただの夢だって見て見ぬふりをしてきました。
The fact that you weren't helped or saved definitely fueled the allowance for that.
違ったんです。
Exactly.
私はそういう夢を望んでいた。
I like how half the screen is split between the dark and the moonlight. Yeah. That hatred is just a part of what makes her a human being. A flaw, just like everybody else has. Is it inherently wrong? Of course. Evil, maybe? Probably. But I think we can all say that we've been in that position where we've wished harm or something awful on somebody or something because of the pain that we feel. It may be on a grander scale, but it's just real.
本当は臆病で汚くてずるい自分。みんな嫌いで恨むことしかできなくて。
Right.
あんな夢を一瞬でも楽しいだなんて思った私が悪かった。
It's okay, Sakura. It's okay.
夢が悪いんじゃなくて、あんな夢を
Shush.
見る私自身が
Don't say that.
初めから言っちゃいけなかった。
Don't say that.
先輩、
I know.
私少しずつおかしくなっているんです。
I know.
このまま行けばあんな夢しか見なくなって、
Yeah.
先輩のこともわからなくなる。夢の中だけじゃなくて本当にみんなを殺して回る悪者になるんです。
Yeah. We know.
だから
I can't. We can't. We can't.
お願いできますか。
We can't. We can't.
私が悪い自分になる前に先輩の手で終わらせてもらえるなら。
Sakura tries to say she'll be saved. God. But I silence her with an embrace. Stop it. I hold her to me tightly, the embrace I could not accomplish before. I pull her to me with the arms that only touched her back then. I hold Sakura's body with all my strength. Then Sakura doesn't resist. She's scared of dying. Yet she has to be killed, but at last she relaxes and... This is awful. This is awful. She says the exact same words as that night, as if thanking me.
そんなのもうしてる
It's too late.
これからのことじゃない
Yeah,
守れなかった
that's the point of all this.
ずっと後悔する
A quiet sobbing. Sakura puts her arm on my... Her cold fingers run across my cheek.
俺が守る桜を
I'll protect you.
ちゃんと俺が守る
I promise Sakura she cries. That's all I can do. That's the only thing I can repeat to forgive each other. I swore to be Sakura's superhero on that night. I have no regrets. If anyone deserves an apology, it's only one person. Will you forgive me, Sakura? I can't believe that got turned around to will you forgive me? Would you forgive me if I became a bad person? What about Shiro? Would you forgive me if I did that too? Will you forgive me, Sakura? I don't say it out loud. For betraying myself. And I confess my crime. Oh, come on. I'm just done. I can't do this. The door closes. The boy who said he'd protect the girl as if trying to convince himself left after making sure she fell asleep. The girl, Mato Sakura, painfully moans in the darkness. She is not asleep. She only pretended to be asleep so that the boy who was more tired than her can rest. And she cannot afford to sleep anymore. She'll see that dream if she sleeps. She'll see something similar to her kill people. It's frightening. She doesn't remember what kind of dream she had last night. She doesn't remember why she was unconscious outside. So it feels like she will never wake up again if she falls asleep tonight. She will end up betraying the boy who held her close. The boy threw away his self and believed in the weak and sly Mato Sakura. His decision is still hurting her heart, so she will not be able to see him again if she turns out to be like the dream. Yeah, she has destroyed his mind to the point it cannot be fixed. So she has to bear it. She has to stay conscious, not sleep, and never see that dream again. A person exists that will protect her. Even if she may be dirty and cowardly, she has to maintain control with all her might while she still remains. There's something that cannot be returned. She has committed a crime that she cannot atone for with the life that remains to her.
俺が守る
He repeated it, knowing there's no hope or future. Recalling it makes her cry. Half an hour ago, she was determined when he came into her room. She knows that he came to kill her. She's sensitive to the hostility of others. Even if someone comes to kill her in her sleep, she will notice. But the hostility was empty. It's not that he's not feeling anything. It was a painful emptiness, as if there's a big hole in his chest, with cold wind blazing through it. That made her accept death. She thought the best possible outcome would be if the boy were the one to stop her. But she was a coward, as she had known. She was ready for death, but she could not stop trembling, and she cornered him by saying something selfishly convenient. Sorry. He embraced her. The boy still embraced her. They both knew there was no future, but he still put his arms around her, knowing fully well what awaited them in the end. The boy still had determination. His embracing arms told her that he will accept the crime she committed and will commit. That's why I said he can do it. She knew that from the start. The skull in the sunset, the person that kept on running, the high jump. The boy that changed her voice from give up to keep going. She has wished from that time to be with him, to be protected by him, admire him for no reason. She went to his house like her grandfather told her, made her wish come true.
俺が守る。さくらの味方をするって誓ったんだから。
This is the result. As his life goes on, he will only continue to break down. Ow! Oh my god, that... Sakura's VA and Shiro's VA need a raise, dude. What she admired. She finally understands why. The boy was beautiful in her eyes. He's different from her, who is a coward. She wished for him to keep his upstanding character. Yes, she remembers. She wanted to protect him. She wanted to protect the boy. She wanted to protect the clumsy but upright boy that she found in the setting sun. You couldn't do it. No. That's all she wished for. So why? Why did it turn out like this? And then... the girl makes her final resolution. Are you gonna ask for Ryder to kill you? She calls out into the darkness. The girl should be the only one here, but a woman appears like a ghost. It is Mato Sakura's servant Ryder. I'm so sorry that the mic picked that up. Holy shit. I just was starting to be unable to breathe with my nose clogged up. Ah, so that's what that ending would be. She sighs, thinking it was close. Ryder puts priority on her master. Her decision is based solely on whether that person will kill her master, Mato Sakura. In that regard, Emi Ashiro's was Ryder's enemy back then. Oh, that's your request. Right.
私の役割はさくらの守護です。彼があなたの敵に回るのなら、その時は使命を全うするしかない。
Yeah, what about then? There's no reply. It's something she shouldn't say, the worst possible scenario. Yeah, even if Emi Ashiro sides with Mato Sakura, if Mato Sakura recognizes Emi Ashiro as her enemy, he'll become a foreign foe that must be defeated. The girl raises her body and clenches her fists. Ryder's statement hasn't angered her. She's just scared that the assumption might become a reality.
Sakura,
great command spell. This is gonna be it. She doesn't have... Ignoring Ryder, the girl raises her hand to the darkness. The magical energy runs through it for only an instant. When the light fades, the only thing different is her left hand. Oh. So she's free. Well, free in what? If it's the last command, I don't... Fuck. Girl gives her final order. The command spell is gone from Mato Sakura's hand. The girl holds her chest as she coughs. Her eyes light up in the darkness. They are weak, but they are eyes of determination that belong to a magus. Servant Eater. Oh great, this day's just gonna be one of those what the fuck days, just full of mind fucks, okay? We're entering the last act of the game. There's 3 days left, I believe, because I think there's 16 days if I remember correctly. 3 days left. Final act. I don't have much to say other than that Heaven's Feel is a masterpiece, easily my favorite part of this visual novel. Sakura's my favorite. She's my best girl, and I don't think anything could change that. I still don't understand why people dislike her. I guess disliking her personality maybe, but I don't know how anyone couldn't empathize with her anyway. That's the part that I just don't get. Shiro is one of my most favorite main characters I've ever seen. He's up there with Guts in my opinion, and that's a high mark for me. Because I feel like they're tied for me in terms of main characters that I like. This has just been a really hard episode. It was just hard to read. It was hard to get through. Recording 2 episodes tonight was a mistake. So that means I either have 3 recording sessions left or 2 recording sessions left, depending on how I tackle things. So there's not much left. I mean, there is. I assume that the last few days are going to be very, very long, because of course they'll be, but, you know. Yay. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope that you take care and have a wonderful morning, day, evening, or night, wherever it is that you are. And be sure to stay safe out there. I really appreciate you all, and thanks for watching. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling now. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Heaven's Feel. Thank you.